Welcome back to the Worst Channel. I'm currently in South Florida. I am in Felda, Florida. If anybody knows where Felda is right South Florida, pretty much as far as south as you can get. Middle central South Florida. I don't know if you can name another town that's more central South Florida than where I'm at now in Felda, Florida. And I am staying in an Airbnb that's 53 minutes away. That's in Lehigh Acres. That's the closest place. It's 53 minutes from where I'm staying. That's an hour. That's as closest place I can find. But I do have access to shoot my guns off on the property that I'm staying on. So you name the gun, we'll shoot it. I do have my competition 22 with me. I do have my Keltec P2000 with me. I do have my Roni or Ronin or Ronis, how do you want to say it, Glock 27 with me, which fits my Glock that I can shoot out of a compact with a foldable stock. The gas pedals and the flashlight and all that for home defense. I have rounds to shoot them. I have ability to shoot them. I have shot them. No problem shooting them again, but I see these videos, people, that are part of firearms channels and mostly firearm channels, and my channel is mostly a firearm channel. About 90% of it's firearms, about 10% is about knives and swords and so on and so forth. And we'll probably get into some more of those coming up here more recently this year. I do have a few swords, and I do have a few different ways of cleaning them slash sharpening them. And I do some forging on my own time. So yeah, I have a lot of things that I do differently than most firearm channels, so you have a little bit more exposure. And I do own all the guns that you see on all the other channels. Rifles selection is a lot less. My rifle selection is a lot less than what you see on other channels. I don't have A10s. I don't have, 7.62 by 39 R1. I don't have the big fucking weird caliber rifles that these other guys have, so on and so forth. That being said, they had the money to get to that. They had the Patreon support to get to that. Good for you guys. I'm here to make videos that are true and honest. I don't edit my videos. I don't do nothing with my videos. So what you do is you get and ask a question and you'll get a video for it. I mean, I'm serious. Like, you ask a question, and if I haven't addressed that question, I will make a video, a complete video answering that question. You have a question about a certain firearm, you name the firearm. Name it, and I have it. Name it. And you want that gun taken apart, I'll find a way to do that. I'll find a way to make a video for it. And make it happen. So, yeah, I have access to AK-47s. I have access to bigger caliber rifles. I have access to all these other things. I don't personally own those bigger calibers, but if you want to know anything about a handgun on the market today, any single one handgun, I can answer the question. I personally owned over 641 handguns. Let me say that number again. 641 handguns. Yeah. It's a lot of handguns. I can dissemble about, being modest, I'll say 90%. Being modest. 90%. In reality, that's probably about 97% of handguns produced in today's market. Being modest, there's probably a few that I can't. I don't know those guns off the top of my head. Obviously, I don't know those guns off the top of my head. If I did, I would tell you about them. But yeah, I'll be honest. I'll give myself a modest working, what I would think would be 5%. And the modest calculation would be 10%. So So there's probably 10% of the handguns in this world that I cannot disassemble on first look. You know how many handguns that is versus the majority of handguns in the world? That's ridiculous. That's absolutely just mind-blowing ridiculous how many handguns I own and have the ability to field strip. And most of them, I'll give a percentage on this. Most of them I can do blindfolded. Most of them. I can take the firing pin, extractor pin, all this stuff. I can take the extractors. I can take all that stuff apart. I mean, you see my videos. You see what I know about. I know what I'm talking about. There's a lot of things. A lot of things I know about handguns. Calibers, the way they're used, the gun, the way the gun functions, assemblies, and so on and so forth, and what the different barrel lengths mean for that same handgun. I can get into super uber details of gun nerdology, and you would be lost for the next 45 minutes. I can tell you things about handguns you'd never think would happen with those handguns. All that being said is to say that thanks for watching our channel. Appreciate the guys that are involved with the channel. If you're willing to subscribe, please do so. I do release videos. I would say semi-regularly, bi-monthly is on average. But if you have more questions than that, I can make a video designated to your question. I'm more than happy to do so. Whatever the question is, I will do it. I mean, there's a lot of videos for a lot of handguns I make out there. You know, I mean, field stripping and so on and so forth. You want a detailed process of the handgun you own? Ask me. I'll give you a detailed process video, step by step. Full disassembly, full reassembly. I love those challenges. Those challenges are good for me because they keep me on my toes and they keep me involved in the gun world, and they keep me involved in the gun that I thought of for 6 months, a year and 6 months, 2 years, 4 years, and I forgot about, and then I go back and I'm like, oh, well, this pin's graduated from one side to the other, and I don't remember if it was or not, or how it was, but now I know that it is graduated from one side to the other, and that's how you get the extractor out. So those type of things make it worth my while. Definitely make it worthwhile for anybody else in the videos and or owns those handguns. So it's an educational process all the way around, and everybody benefits from it. So you got questions about certain handguns? I don't care if it's single action, double action, single to double action, semi-automatic, weird Palmer frame lower, whatever the hell it is you think it is. I have 614 handguns. I have access to a lot of handguns, and I can get ones that I don't currently own upon request. So I mean, if they don't relate to a different type of gun, and if they're only in one way and one way only, I'll get my hands on that gun and I will show you how to take it apart and clean it. Not hard to do. Rifles, I own 7 AR based, 1 AK based, and a couple 22 based. 22 different styles of rifles. So should I take those apart if you need to as well. So hit my channel up, man. It's just a promotion video. There's no guns shown in this one, so thanks for watching our channel. See you guys in the next video.